So it seems like the stream just crashed. So let me see if now we are back. Yeah, it seems like we are back. Okay. It seems like we're back. So, where was I? So yeah, the Blossoming Blade. What else do we want to cut? Probably... I don't know about the Zinneia. Probably it's a bit too expensive. Like in the end, you don't really reach turn 8 anyways with this deck. So yeah, probably it has to go. And so yeah, guys. Here we have the Azir Irelia with, you know, a bit of even more refined. Hello again, Novaqua. Yeah, the stream just crashed. It is better that it happens at the start of the stream, so that I don't lose a match, first of all. Because, you know, at the end of the day, we just want to rank. And also because, you know, it's better if something goes wrong at the start, you can just restart immediately after. Instead, if something goes wrong in the middle, that's a bit more problematic. So yeah, we have Easy Draven, who should be favored in this matchup. So yeah, Emperor's Days, Irelia, Dancing Droplet, Nopify. Nopify, I guess it's kind of strong here. Dancing Droplet... I mean, we're attacking on turn 2, so having a 1-drop is pretty important. I guess, yeah, I think I can keep everything here. And also this means that when we go for Irelia, we already have the attune from Dancing Droplet to cast the Flawless Duet. So yeah, I guess that's pretty strong. Spring Student as well. Wow, this end... Azir Irelia is so consistent. That's probably why... He's so strong. So you can already get some cheap damage in. Next turn we are probably going for another Emperor's Days, and we keep the mana for Nopify. Here we can take the damage. We can actually go for Sparing Student as well, because now he's kinda out of mana, so he can't really kill the Sparing Student. And the next turn we're going to hit him pretty hard. So now if we go for Irelia, the fact is that we don't have mana for both a Nopify and a Flawless Duet. Which is kinda interesting. I guess I want to keep Irelia until she levels up, because in that way he only can remove that with the, you know, the Get Excited or Thermogenic Beam. Instead now he can do that with Mystic Shot as well, and I want, you know, we can deny more mana. So yeah, I guess the Blossoming Blade here is not so terrible, and also we immediately get the Sparing Student to be very big, which means that he can't really remove the Sparing Student by any means, and this also means that he has to block and sacrifice either the Ballistic Bolt probably. You finally pronounced the days correct. Is that days? Emperor's Days? How did I pronounce it before? Dies? Diaz? Dies? Probably dies, right? Emperor's Dies. But I mean, you can't really tell me how to spell it through the chat, you know? Because it's hard to convey pronunciation from just writing. Diaz, yeah. Okay, so it is Diaz. Emperor's Diaz. Paralyzing Bite. That's kinda bad. Do I want to attack with the Blossoming Blade? I don't think so. Or do I? Like, probably keeping more attackers alive is better, because we have more options to further, you know, I have more Sand Soldiers, more stuff going in. So yeah, attacking with Blossoming Blade probably forced him to... Not really forced him, but it would have made so that he kinda had to block with Ballistic Bot. Mystic Shot. Since he played a Mystic Shot there, I can kinda play Irelia next turn. And even if he has a second one, I can just Nopeify. I have 2 Nopeifys in the end, so... It's better to play them rather than not. And yeah, with Ribbon Dancer, this probably
striking looks and stunning wit.
Deals the final blow to him.
We said we dance together.
If he goes for Guile
How
and
could we
then
have known it would be like this?
what is it? The 1 mana, which deals 4 to a stunned unit. That's fine.
I've had enough of you.
So he went for that. Now, do I want to play the Ribbon Dancer right away? Like, this levels up Irelia, so the next turn we can immediately go crazy with air. He's at 1 mana, so he can't really do much except the what is the name of that card? 1 mana, deal 4. But yeah, he can only kill the Sparing Student, and even he can't really, because we're summoning 3 units. So yeah, I guess this is the strongest play. Because we also keep the Sparing Student alive. Next turn we can swap it with Irelia if the Sparing Student becomes huge, for example. And yeah, this should be a good game. Pretty easily. He kinda has to block, so everyone is at 1 HP. So something will die. He only blocks with Arachnid Sentry. I'm not so sure about that. Ignition. That doesn't really do much. Let's see if he attacks. We're definitely blocking the 5-1. And probably also the 4-1. I don't want to lose to burn. Here probably the only way he's winning is through burn. So, yeah.
This is the fun part.
So yeah, he's attacking. I guess we can just block.
Turn aside. We'll dance again. So young.
Okay, so we have the Flawless Duet here. And Inspiring Marshal, wow. So now here's the thing. He could play Thermogenic Beam if we go for Inspiring Marshal. And this would kill the Irelia. So probably the best way to go here is for Flawless Duet. And then we can double Nopeify if needed. And that's already kinda what we need to deal the final blow. Like, honestly. And then you can swap Irelia with the Sparing Student. The Sparing Student will be huge. So yeah, there is no way... Like, there is no reason to overcommit. We already have more than enough lethal. So yeah, Ramage is searching for something. Doesn't do anything. I guess that I will let this sleep. So like, yeah, we have basically a protection for Irelia already. So that if he goes for a Get Excited, for example, we can just swap her with the Sparing Student, and the Sparing Student will tank the hit. Arachnid Sentry. So yeah, you see, he's stunning the Sparing Student, and here is a pro player move. Like, we go for Blaze Surge now, so that this stuns the Irelia instead. He can't go for the Ravenous Flock immediately, so that we can still attack with the Sparing Student. This will summon other stuff, which will give us the blade. You know, the attack will give us the Blade Surge, and we can swap Irelia so that she can attack even if she's stunned. This is already lethal, so he has to block. It's quite not lethal, like it's almost lethal.
So ordinary.
So okay, he goes for these. Should I instead kill the Arachnid Sentry? I probably think so. Like this will leave him with no... with another blocker. At 2 mana, I can't really do much. Ooh, we could go for, yeah, the Ravenous Flock. And finally, I remembered the name. But we do have Notify, so we're safe. Yeah. And even if he has another one, we have a second Notify. Playing Notify on a Ravenous Flock is probably the least value that we could generate here. But it's fine. I guess we could have dealt more damage this turn. But now he's in a very bad spot. I don't think he can recover from this. Second Irelia, wow, that's huge. Like actually getting the Vanguard's edge sometimes in the late game actually helps a lot. So yeah, I guess here we are attacking. I actually want to make the Sparring Student attack because we know that Irelia can be swapped with anything really. So yeah, it's better to attack with the Sparring Student, and we can also attack with Irelia whenever we want. Like look at this, just look at these guys. From nowhere. Out of nowhere, all those attackers. That's already lethal, right? So yeah, he has to do something about the other attackers. And we have Notify anyway, so yeah, that's good game. I kinda like Irelia Azir. Like, it's definitely too strong right now. But I like how they did that. Like, you can swap, you can deny. Like, Yone is so interesting right now. And I love that, really. Like, they went from, I mean, Ionia, it went from, like, a tier none region to a tier 0, suddenly. Just because of Irelia. The swap mechanic is very interesting. Also, denying is very interesting. Not very funny for the opposing player, but... Okay, so now we have Karma is real. So Doomkeeper, Sparring Student. I don't know what really to expect here. I guess that if I go for Sparring Student, Doomkeeper, while also keeping a Green Glade, probably Green Glade is a bit too much. I want to see something else. But since we are attacking on turn 2, this is a devastating blow early on. Okay, Irelia is a value engine for later on, so I kinda like that. This is a very high risk move. Like, this is all-in mode activated. Okay, so here we could have had a Thermogenic Beam, I'm guessing.
What do you call that technique?
Okay, so already we are dealing? How much damage is this? It's more than 10, right?
Once I stamp papers, now faces.
Look at these guys. Like, if he, for example, value trades the Doomkeeper, he's taking already. How much is this? 9 damage. That's turn 2. Get wrecked, man. Okay, Thermogenic Beam at 1 mana. That's fair enough. Okay, so he kinda has to block here. That's fine. He's still taking 7. Guys, the chat is a bit too... You know, nobody is talking. Please keep me company. Like, comment how badly I'm playing or whatever. There will surely be some errors here and there. I guess at the next turn we already have lethal. That's crazy, guys. So yeah, the all-in seem to, you know, pay off.
Where they fall, freedom grows.
We have Syncopation to keep Irelia alive, if we need to. We played a unit so he can't go for Static Shock to kill both of them. So we preemptively did that. And we have Lead and Follow to protect the Irelia, for example. We don't have an Emperor's Diaz, unfortunately. So he went for Static Shock. That's pretty interesting. So I'm wondering what else does he have. So let's go for a Flawless Duet. Is it duet or duet? Because in Italian it's duetto. So, but I guess in English it's duet. I have heard it being pronounced duet. So which one is it? The first one is duet or duet? Which one of those? So do you want to go for syncopation or lead and follow? I'm guessing lead and follow. Because we don't lose the sparing students, which are going to be huge, and we can cast a second flawless duet. So yeah, I guess that's already the game. Like, there is nothing to be done here, really. Those are becoming huge. He still has to kind of do something about those. It's okay, let's grow them even more. So that now those are 6 attacking. Yeah. Well played, man. Turn 4, lethal. GG. Ciao, amore. So yeah, this seems to be going pretty well. 2 wins, pretty fast ones. So let's go. Like, I would like at least to go to 2nd division today. Like, at least. But even if we get to 1st division, or even, who knows, maybe we go to platinum right away. That would be awesome, of course. Okay, Zillian and Asus, this is probably going to be quite easy. But let's see, never underestimate your opponent. Greenblade Duo, it's kind of strong because they can't really do much against elusives. The same goes for Dancing Droplet. These will assure us to always have an attacker. Do we want to keep Rite of Negation? Probably to counter the Black Spear. But if that's the name. But I guess Nopefai would be better in that role. So yeah, I would mulligan that away. Like, I would like an Emperor's Dice or anything else, really. So do we go for Sparring Student or Dancing Droplet? I don't really know, to be honest. This deck got me to plat 4 in few days. Like, yeah, definitely mainly FGC. This is for short mainly from now on. Like, this is very strong. And also, like, as we were saying before in the Discord, which, by the way, if you're new to this channel and you're watching the stream, go check out the links. Probably there are none in this description. I will probably add it after this game. But yeah, in any other videos you can find the links to you know, my Discord, my Patreon if you want to support me, and all that good stuff. Greenglade Duo, like, yeah, they only have Vile Feast, if I remember correctly. And I probably want to bait him, you know, with the Sparring Student. He can't really block the elusive unit, so I guess I can safely play the Sparring Student first. If he has Vile Feast, he can do that. He doesn't get the Drain, which could be important for later on. You know, 1 point of health is always important. And we can still get the hit through even if he spawns the spider. Fading item. That's fair. I think I'm still attacking. Like, this won't grow until later on. Or am I keeping it? Like, I'm probably keeping it, yeah. Because he can always Vile Feast me at any time. And this has the option of growing bigger than the 3-1 and actually value trading. So I guess that it's a bit greedy, but I guess it's the right way to go. I hate this deck. So far, I have to say this, I prefer Azir if in my turn 3 is defense. If I have attack token on turn 3, then I like Irelia. Yeah, definitely. And also, like, Irelia, you kind of want to play her if you have some spell mana available as well on turn 3. But yeah, Azir is definitely stronger as an investment. You know, something that you slap on the board, and yeah. Also, in this matchup, we know that I don't really know what exactly he is running, because, you know, Azir and Nasus, that wasn't a thing when I, you know, went off from the game, and yeah, these probably won't run anything that can actually deal efficiently with Azir. We can take the damage, like, yeah. We know that we are rushing him, he's not really in the position to be rushing us. Syncopation. I guess, yeah, Irelia is here, he's very strong. We also have Syncopation to protect from whatever we want. If we also had the mana to play a Green Glade Duo, that would have been amazing, but we don't, so yeah. And getting down the Emperor's Days early, the Emperor's Diaz early is the key to winning the mirror, I found too. Yeah, Emperor's Diaz, it definitely will be nerfed to 3 mana at least, and then it will be awkward because for Azir you're basically paying the same amount of mana, but you get a 1/5 on top of that. So yeah, then Emperor's Diaz is going to be quite awkward. But I guess, you know, Azir is a champion. That's fine. That a champion power creeps a normal card, which is Emperor's Diaz. But yeah, the Emperor's Diaz is definitely broken. Definitely. Flawless Duet as well. Has to be 2 mana. Like, there is no way that this is 1 mana. And yeah, that's about it. That would probably make this archetype a bit more fair, at least. Like, Flawless Duet is broken, guys. Like, really, I don't know how to put this into words. It's simply broken. Bella Bomber, Bella Matteo Bruno. Probably my most attached viewer. It's awesome to see you there joining the stream. Welcome. So yeah, okay, now we have a pretty big Spring Student, and this is what I was saying before. Like, it probably was nice to keep the Spring Student alive. Now this will basically trade for the rest of the match. Those are good ideas for nerfs. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for, you know, approving my changes. I think I can attack with everything here, and if he, for example, tries to you know, set up the removal for Azir, then we can Syncopation, for example, a Spring Student, and we kill the Merciless Hunter, which is the most likely to block here. So yeah, that seems like a plan. He doesn't. He doesn't go for that. At 2 mana, I could steal Valfist, but I guess we can still remove the Merciless Hunter, which is going to be quite strong. The Vile Feast... those are good. He has the +3/+0. +3? What is that? On... I see. The... Yeah. I can remember the Shaped Stone.
Left foot strike, right foot strike, turn.
I see. So if he plays that here, he's going to save the Fading Icon, and if he plays that here, he's going to save the Merciless Hunter. So am I just okay with that? Probably yes. Like, if he has that, the Shaped Stone, then I guess I'm actually okay with this. Totally okay with this. Okay, we don't give him a chance to react to this attack. He's already taking quite a lot of damage. We are far, you know, ahead in terms of board presence, and we can always do the Syncopation next turn. In terms of body, it's like he's Isle plus Aristocrat, but free rally, it's too good. Yeah, exactly. And not to mention that the Flawless Duet on top of that gets, you know, like, not even the card itself. Like, it is being generated every other round. So that's free value for just too cheap. Like, really. Free rally, it activates all attacks. It's actually good because you're getting 2 in stats for just 1 mana. That's simply too broken. Like, it could actually also be fine if it was 3 mana, but then that would probably be too slow for the early game. So, but yeah, 2 mana, it's fair, in my opinion. Now what are we doing? We definitely want to Syncopate. Do you want to Ribbon Dancer? Probably yes. Because we grow the Spring Student and we keep it safe from the sapling, basically. And also Azir levels up. Plus he draws 1 card. Yeah, okay. I did get that after a bit. The Shaped Stone.
But they're saplings!
Okay, so he went for that. Now he could have the Black Spear. In which case, we have to keep the Syncopation to keep alive the Irelia, I'm guessing. Now the fact that Azir leveled up and has the attack is so strong, because this means that he can't really attack with the Merciless Hunter. Do we want to let Irelia die like this? Or do we want to be greedy and play the Sparing Student here? And if he goes for Black Spear, we we play Azir's Arise and he wastes the Black Spear. I guess, yeah, let's go. Let's get greedy, guys. Like, why not? Why not? Yeah, let's go. Let's go for it. He could still Black Spear me here. I mean, we don't really care about letting the Sparing Student leave with Azir's Arise, to be honest, because this is going to die anyways. So yeah, just keep Irelia alive and we're good. So next turn is going to be a bit more awkward. Like, I want to play Greenglade Duo first. I guess, yeah, we can play one now, which is nice. Well, I'm wondering why he gave Vulnerable to the Azir. Well, I don't know, probably he was setting up a trade with the Merciless Hunter, as I was saying, but it didn't quite work, because we overran him, basically. Inspiring Marshall as well. Because he can Black Spear Azir. No. Like Black Spear, you can do that even without Vulnerable. Okay, I don't know what you mean, I don't know if I'm missing something here. You can probably get rid of the, yeah, even though it has elusive, in the end we're dealing more damage with the 2-1, I'm guessing. We can actually kill him this turn. I guess, again. Jeez. Okay, this is going to be bad for our opponent. DD Rage Quit. Okay, first wave. Okay, yeah, it's fine. He's trying to get blockers in. He will probably also activate a Black Spear, I'm guessing. I mean, kill him with Black Spear. Yeah, but the Vulnerable doesn't do anything for the Black Spear to be activated. Black Spear only... Wow, look! What is going on, guys? What is this madness? Withering Whale, okay. That's fair, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't play around that. That's fair. Okay, so now I guess I'm okay with just attacking with everything. And we keep the mana for later. Play this deck for this turn. Unfortunately, it did have Withering Whale, so it did, you know, damn, like, yeah, that was a pretty good value, Withering Whale. Didn't play around it whatsoever. Now you could definitely have Black Spear. Definitely. So how do we go about this? Oh, actually, he didn't kill anything of his own. So no, he can't have a Black Spear. So yeah, we can just... This is probably just a bad block from him. I mean, not that he could have done anything better. How dare he not lose? Like, yeah! How dare you? But yeah, we are still pretty, you know, pretty ahead in terms of board, in terms of everything. Even in terms of value. Which is crazy because we are an aggro. And yeah, now the Inspiring Marshal just simply puts, you know, the top on the coffin. Which our opponent is in. In which our opponent is in. Let me check real quick if the sun went up. Not really. Because afterwards, as I was saying in the Discord, I'm going to play beach volley. And by the way, for anyone, again, I have to, you know, keep repeating this. For anyone new which is watching the stream right now, check my links to the Discord, Patreon if you want to support me. What else do I have? Twitter, I guess, Instagram, all that good stuff. Probably not in the description right now, so hopefully I will remember to add it after this game. Just, you know, very quickly. But yeah, you can already find those in other videos, for example. Isn't it 1 PM where you are? No, it's actually 3:30. you know, the 15 or 3 p.m. So now, how do we go about this? We probably want to start by buffing up the sparing student as much as possible. So probably a Blossoming Blade is a good place to start. Because it's immediate, we don't get a chance for our opponent to do anything. It's already pretty good damage, this is almost lethal. Okay, he has to play a Withering Wail immediately. Okay, okay, and so you see that this saves at least the sparing student, which is nice. We can probably fit an attack in with Irelia right now, because those are dying anyways. What if we do that? Then we lose the ability to save the Irelia afterwards. What if he has a second Withering Wail? A second Withering Wail would actually hurt us quite a bit. So yeah, let's feed in the damage while we can. You could have Valve Feast. Hey Bomber, my favorite client. How have you been? I'm my favorite client. Bye. But yeah, I've been pretty fine. Thank you for worrying about that. Why client? And welcome to the stream, by the way. Okay, I always forget these, you know, those stuff, but really, I really appreciate everything that you guys do. Okay, now, how do I go about this? I guess playing another flawless duet can't hurt. If he goes for the Withering Wail right now, Irelia dies, but we are okay with that, I guess. Like, this is still an overwhelming board, and he has to have another Withering Wail, which he already played the 2 of. So it's unlikely. And yet, he does have the 3rd Withering Wail. Okay. Fair enough. We still keep a pretty huge board, as you're seeing. And now we have also Doomkeeper on top of that. Now, Blade Surge is basically useless. Because we don't have an Irelia anymore. I think it's lose. What do you mean? For us or for our opponent? So now, I guess we have to attack with everything. Or maybe we can probably keep the Azir alive. He has to block with everything. Azir can die. We have a second one. And Azir can die to Valfist next turn, which he probably has. So I guess I am attacking with it as well. Yes, for you. No, no, man. I don't think we lost. Like, he doesn't even have the mana to go for Nasus Atrocity. Ooh, actually, if he goes for Nasus next, I don't know how big his Nasus is. But if he goes for Nasus next turn, and then he has 17. Guys, what is this triple well? What is that? The triple well. So we can go for another Azir, I guess.
You need not follow, but you will.
Ah, triple whale. Oh, I didn't. I did read an E for an I for an L. He's very big. And here it is, the Nasus. Oh no, guys, no, we lost. He definitely has Atrocity. We do have Rite of Negation in the deck. Actually, how can we you know, increase our chances? Oh, and wow, guys, we actually can't block it. Oh no, we can because we can use Azir. We have to use Azir to level to block the Nasus. Yes, we don't have cards and your drones are cheap, so well, yeah, we can still probably overwhelm him. Wow, guys, triple whale into Nasus.
Life and death inexorable.
And yeah, now also Nasus is leveled up and he has Spell Shield. And on top of that, everything has you know, -1 attack. So this is looking kind of bad, to be honest. Oh, and guys, by the way, I did miss it probably, but did Atrocity get nerfed to slow? Because that's actually pretty important for the next turn. So please, if you know, let me know right now. I think you just lost. The Withering Wail was clutch. Yeah, that triple Withering Will. Yeah, there is nothing to be done anymore. That actually sucks. Let's see if he also had the Atrocity. He actually didn't. Or he's, you know, toying with us. Yeah. No, 7 mana. Oh, I see. So it's still fast, but it is 7 mana. I kind of disagree with that. I think that the most imagine is low Atrocity. Like, yeah, it needs to happen sooner or later. Definitely. Triple Withering Wail for counter Irelia Azir. Like, yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, let me quickly change the description of this stream so that I can, you know, say that the links to the Discord and etc. are in the description. So how do I do that? Let me see. Or maybe I can have a comment. Yeah, I can probably do both. So just a second, guys. I wonder if there is anyone new to this stream, or is it just you guys which already subscribed. If there is anyone new, please don't be shy. Let me know in the chat. It's okay. Let me put it into Legends of Runeterra playlist as well. And let me comment. Just a second. Let me enter my own stream. If there is anyone, okay. And I can't actually comment it, right? Yeah, I can't comment it. But I can probably spam it into the chat. No, not really. Okay, guess yeah, that is in the description right now, so you can check it from the descriptions if anyone is new. Okay, let me go back to YouTube Studio. And yep. Actually, it's funny that I just lost 2 subscribers by just going live. I guess that you know, the notification sent them off. That's fine. But when actually streaming hurts you rather than doing you good. Let's play Brom Vlad, lol. I'm new. Well, yeah, you're not so much new. Like I was just saying, like new. The newest of the new. Brom Vlad is actually quite solid because it counters Irelia Azir quite hard. If we start to see a lot of mirror matches, that's definitely an option. So now Notify, as said before, is probably very strong here. Dancing Droplet, not so much. But you know, it's nice to have a 1-drop. And also, you know, to have the mana for Irelia and everything that we know. And we know that we want to go for Irelia next on turn 3, so I think the Dancing Droplet is kind of nice. Inspiring Marshal is a bit slow, but it is kind of win condition, so I guess it's fine that we keep it. Double Irelia. By the way, guys, now there are 14 viewers, which is very nice. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everyone for watching. Like, I remember when I was streaming on Twitch, like the most I ever reached was 10. And it was during an expansion day, which, you know, it was kind of obvious that it was so popular. But now, you know, this is just a normal day, and yet we have 14 viewers, which is crazy. Thank you, guys, really. So now he could have a Thermogenic Beam, but it is very expensive. Instead, if he goes for a Get Excited or whatever, we do have the Notify, so I guess we are fine. He could have Mystic Shot, which I probably wanted to, you know, bait out.
The party has
Went for it even. Yeah, definitely has get excited. Definitely. There is no point in attacking with Flawless Duet first. So I guess I can just attack like this first. Let's see if he has to get excited. I mean, we are still playing Flawless Duet no matter what. So yeah, he's... Ooh, reading that. That's nice, that's nice. If I didn't have Notify, that would have been pretty bad. But yeah, this already seems like a loss for him. I don't know why, but I don't like this meta. Why so? Like, I know that you just sent that you don't like. I don't know why you don't like it, but could you please elaborate? So It's okay, we just did some cheap damage there. 1 mana deal 2, that seems pretty nice. Spring Student on top of that. So now our Irelia is weak to, you know, removal, but that's fine. And we have a second one anyways. Slow Burn has great answers for this deck. That's true, but it seems to not be doing so well actually. I guess we can also let the Azir attack sleep in. Can play Sparing Student, I guess. We could have Thermogenic Beam to kill the Sparing Student, or the Gringley duo that we're going to play. But I guess we have to do it anyways. Wow, nice 15 viewers. Next record. That's crazy, guys. Thank you so much, really. I wonder if YouTube keeps tracks of, you know, the best that you did. I would have to check on that. So now, what do we want to bait? Yeah, they ran out of removals actually. Exactly. Like, and you have ways to, you know, deny those removals, or you can retreat stuff. So yeah. I saw that coming, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Lead and follow. I guess it still has to be Inspiring Marshal. He just played a Thermogenic Beam, and actually I would have kept that for the Inspiring Marshal. But yeah, now it's simply too strong. Like we summon 3/3. Y'all capping. Okay, so he surrendered. Bomber, what is the highest LP Masters you reach? Do you want to play Kyrian Burn?
Our ancestors are
Kyrian Burn actually doesn't work. I said that when we actually tested it for the first time when the expansion released. Slow Burn killed this deck. No, man, like, really. Like, let me check just a second the statistics of that. And by the way, the LP Master, the highest that I reached, I don't know if you can see it from here. Mastery, no, this is the best rank. Okay, you see, you can see that I went to Master, but you don't see the highest I went. Probably it was like 100 and probably no 200. 200. Oh, never mind. So I was correct. See, didn't actually test it. Yeah, I did actually test it, but it didn't work. Like because I thought that Ephemeral wouldn't stick on the Korean Burn. We didn't actually test it. Yeah, we did, man. Like when the day of the release, we played one game. We saw that the Ephemeral stayed on the Korean Sunfork, and yeah, that's it. Like the only way you can actually copy it is through iterative improvement, which is not that consistent. It doesn't happen all the time. Shivana and Shadows Islands. That's very interesting. Lead and follow probably is nice. I said never mind after the slow burst surrendered. Oh, okay, I see. Like single combat, lead and follow would be nice. Reborn Dancer is actually nice, but we want to see other stuff like an Emperor's Days or Diaz, Emperor's Diaz, or an Azir. Actually, here if we okay, here it is, Emperor's Diaz. And by the way, like, why? If the correct pronunciation is Diaz, why do they put the A before the I? Like, it's so much. It makes so much more sense if you go for D-E-A-S, Diaz. Why dies? That's how I would pronounce it. Like, English is so inconsistent phonetically. The new card, the Wings and the Wave, is the most underrated card of this expansion. I don't know about that, really. Like, I saw a lot of people, saying that card was crazy, that card was good, but I don't actually think so. I don't know why. Like, I can't put it into words, but it's nothing crazy. Like, it's probably okay, it's average, but it's not, like, totally crazy. For the Fallen, I think. Wait, it's say Diaz? Like, before there was, you know, Novaqua, which say that it is actually pronounced Diaz. I will have to look into that. I don't know about that. Like, I'm not a native speaker. But I guess that even native speakers actually don't agree on how you pronunciate, you know, the words in English because it is so inconsistent that whoever can figure out, okay, I will pronounce this stuff like this. Or I will pronounce this other stuff like that. It's okay, the Jester says that it is not pronounced Diaz. So Novaka was mocking me. I think Mr. Deck's super consistent. Also, you see you're still talking about first wave and second wave. No, what is it? First, what is it, the name? Let me read. The Wings and the Way, yeah. It makes the deck super consistent, in your opinion. But that's fair. Like, yeah, I could see that, because whenever you need something to, you know, sacrifice to, then that's there. Whenever you need, you know, whatever else, you know, a 3/3 to stick in and a Slay activator. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, it makes it much more consistent. That's definitely true. So now, do I want to go straight up for, you know, Irelia, slap her onto the board, or because he could have a single combat, and the Oblivious Lander, you know, losing an Irelia to an Oblivious Lander is kind of bad, but I guess we have to go for that. Just pronounce days, it's fine, I think. It's a big problem in Pokemon, for example, that everybody, not to pronounce names. Oh, I see. Like, but I guess that is fictional. I guess I have to block here, because this is a high tell that he has single combat actually in hand, and he wanted... That's interesting. I thought that he wanted to sleep in 2 damage, and then afterwards kill the Irelia with single combat, but I guess that since he went for that play, then he probably doesn't have that. This is kind of greedy, but I have to go for another Emperor's Days. Like, I have to. I know, it just feels bad when all the smaller drops have effects, so you don't have to choose to complete. What do you mean, to compete or to complete? It just feels bad when all the smaller drops have effects, so you don't have the tools to complete. What do you mean? Could you elaborate on that? So yeah, Shyvana, that's a bit scary. He could definitely have single combat. I guess I can go for Dancing Droplet so that at least I know that I will have an attacker. Even if he does something to my poor Irelia. Then let's go for a Flawless Duet. And also, like, since we are at it, is it Duet or Duet? First or second one? Complete, sorry. So you don't have the tools to complete. To complete what? Like, and also, are you referring to... 1 second, I'll type it out. Okay. So okay, now we are kind of allowing Shyvana to basically level up. But I guess it is a cost that we must pay. Okay, single combat incoming. So now, do we actually want... Shyvana immediately leveled up. Why? Have you seen something? I seen Dragon Allies deal 12 plus damage. What did happen? Why did 12 plus? Like, she blocked once, right? It is probably a bug, right? Because it blocked once. Ah, I see, Dragon Chow. Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, since she's already leveled up, I guess let's just attack. I guess we are just relying on Inspiring Marshall carrying us. That's about it. Lead and follow. Lead and follow is actually very good here. Very good.
The Emperor's favor upon you.
Unfortunately, we won't have the mana to play a Flawless Duet. So, like, do we want to keep it, actually? Because at the end of the day, we don't really need... and also we have to counter the Stripping Strike to the Inspiring Marshal. Wow, guys, we are kind of in a bad spot. Is it a round start? Like, I don't know what Shyvana does. Yeah, we kind of have to play lead and follow on Inspiring Marshal, I'm guessing. So yeah, we let that die. Or do we? Like, guys... We won't probably have the mana to play another Inspiring Marshal. That would be crazy. What if we just block like this? We at least yeah, we gain a bit of health. Shiv is good now, I like her. I guess we have to do this. He could still go for a Strafing Strike. We don't really care. We don't want to save it Inspiring Martial. We want to have more more, you know, how can I put it into words? More time basically. So some cards have Last Breath, and I think Wings and the Wave is an extra card to help proc those effects. It also can be turned into a 2-unit drop, which helps provide an extra unit for cards like Ravenous Butcher and Blighted Caretaker. Yeah, I can see where this is all coming from.
Azir welcomes
Yeah, the consistency is pretty strong there. As I say, like when you need something to slay, you can play it as a 2-off of, you know, 2 cards that you can slay, or when you need to as the lay, and on top of that a 3/3 which can later on trade and do cool stuff. Yeah, it's a bit more reliable than a Ravenous Butcher. Yeah, it is a bit more expensive, actually infinitely much more expensive, because from 0 to 1 the ratio is infinite. I think sometimes those Shadows Isles effect can clog in the hand, and it does unclog otherwise bad hands. Yeah. In fact, like as I was saying, sometimes ooh, what is it? Yeah, Citria. Yeah, saw that coming. How do we go about this? I guess we are dead. We are pretty much dead. Yeah, because they also have Challenger. Nothing to be done here, guys. Maybe let's summon a lot of stuff.
Cover my flank.
Ooh, this is a misplay. They die. They die because they are ephemeral. That is a misplay. That is a misplay. That was definitely a misplay. So we have to block, otherwise we are dead.
You seek an audience.
But we could still maybe pull this off. Are you streaming now on Twitch? So the spread velocity becoming from 7 to 6 to 7, and by the card taking any damage nerf. I think Nasus Thresh got better this patch. Yeah, maybe because of you know, how can I say it? Meta. Yeah. It probably is that. But I mean, like we got if he has Sharp Sight, we lost. By the way, I'm not streaming anymore on Twitch. Like, I guess that YouTube is better for me in this moment, because it is better to, you know, for viewers to discover me, and it was not like I was having a lot of success on Twitch, anyways. Guys, I guess we could have won. We could have actually won. Green Glade Duo carrying us. That's crazy, guys. We actually won. Guys, there was a 45-10 Shyvana. Double Spectral Matron into double Citria of the wings, of the clouds. And we won. Because of a 2-mana card. That's so ridiculous. Wow. Also forgot I lost my debit card, so when I got a new one I forgot to change my payment method on Patreon. We are back on board with the membership. Oh, thank you, man. In fact, I saw that there were no more Patreons, and I thought maybe, I don't know, maybe because I was uploading a bit less content lately, and so yeah. But good to know. Like, I saw that it was actually rejected, so I thought that there was some problem. Thank you for the support, by the way, man. Thank you, really. You should get into Hot Tub Meta Bomber. I don't know what that is. The dumb opponent. How to steal a game. Streamers on Twitch are streaming in pools in their swim suits to get more viewers. Can you do that? Like, isn't there like a restriction for showing off nipples, if I remember correctly? Like, nipples were forbidden. L'avversario ha fatto una cavolata di brutto. Sì, di brutto. Sei nuovo, Michele? Sorry for the Italian. He basically said that the opponent misplayed pretty hardly. Really? Manly FGC? Like, yeah, never heard about that. And also, you know, with I don't know if my girlfriend is hearing this, but my love, you know what I love? Only you. Like, with my physique, I would actually gather a lot of attention if I was to stream topless. But I don't know if I can do that, because if you're in a swimming pool, you're fine, apparently. I see. That's really interesting. Well, I don't have a swimming pool, and I don't know I could play, you know, the game while on a swimming pool. The kiddie pool bypasses the rule. That's crazy. How Twitch actually works, that's out of my mind. After this game, I'm going to make a poll, because we were talking on Discord before. And also, by the way, again, I remember you guys, if you're new, please check the description. In there you will find the links to, you know, my Discord, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Patreon if you want to support me, all that good stuff. And that's a pretty strong start. That's actually pretty broken. Like, Ribbon Dancer, it's probably fine. We actually want... I kind of think that Blossoming Blade, we don't want that, because we already have a cheap Ribbon Dancer. And actually I would want Emperor Days on turn 2, and then on turn 4, after we play the Azir, we go for a Ribbon Dancer. It's fine to watch naked people on Twitch. Yeah, like, there is another site for that, but apparently Twitch is the new thing. Look up out to the meta. Yeah, I would definitely do. Twitch Hub. So let's go for Spring Student. We actually have a second Spring Student on turn 2, which is nice. It doesn't really have answers except single combat. And Ashe. Ashe is a big thing. Ashe is a big thing. Ooh, and also Dune Keeper. We are doing again this crazy starter. That's crazy. That's crazy.
The desert by my side.
That is already worth a concede, in my opinion. Do you want to attack with the Sensor? I guess yes. Like, even if he value trades and he goes for a gem, we don't really care about the gem. Yeah, and there is no way that he's not blocking that. So this is just simply 2 more free damage. Yeah. Already 6 damage turn 2, and we are ahead on board. That's crazy, guys. This deck is crazy. Azir, another one.
We were forged in Dragonfire.
That's pretty bad, actually. Yeah, I still think that Azir is the play here. Even if he goes for a gem, he can't really kill the Azir, and we're fine. Whoa, Bomber throwing out the toxic turn. 2 GG emote. I'm actually kind of toxic when I play the game, to be honest. This is a Gary emote if you have it. I have to change my emotes. I want them to be as toxic as possible. Like, yeah, the GG one. Probably he said poor. Brom. Ooh, I should have gone for Brom. Double Brom emote would have won us the game on the spot. Yeah. Definitely that was a misplay. I should have gone for Brom emote. Definitely. Okay, now we can go for Irelia. And these also levels are up? I don't think so.
No mercy for those who desecrate our home.
I can't do basic math. That's 3. Then we attack again. That's another 3. So no, we got 10. 10 out of 12. Thanks. But this does level up Azir, yes. I mean, in the second attack. We don't really care if he's healing, like, I just want to rush him. It's funny that YouTube notified me about, you know, to take a pause because I was too much on YouTube. But it actually doesn't recognize that I'm on my own stream, probably to check. I use the thinking emote so often. I wish people would play much faster. A lot of the season 3s are pretty simple. Yeah, that's definitely true, man. Like, in fact, another thing why I don't enjoy CCGs so much lately is also because of that. The pace is too slow. Like, yeah. If I was a programmer, since, you know, as I was saying before, for those of you who are in Discord already know that, but for anyone new, I'm actually working on my own game. Like, it's nothing serious, but I started doing something. And I would definitely make the game of the pace of the game much faster. That's a bit scary. How can we protect that? At least I would like the Azir to trade with that, but it is probably impossible, right? And we probably go for Irelia, I guess. How can we do that? I don't think there is a way. So maybe just Gringley Duo, I guess.
Hey, Krabby.
And so yeah, as I was saying, I would actually try to implement something about seeing how many decisions a given player can make in that turn and adjust the timer based on that. Like, if I can only do one thing or not, like, I don't know, maybe I will give 10 seconds, 20, maybe 20. If I can only do one thing or not, then maybe a turn can, you know, be only 20 seconds for that moment. Instead, if I have like 2, then maybe 25 seconds, because, you know, the more thing you have to do, you already have a lot of seconds. The 3 things, then it's 30 seconds, and so on and so forth. And if you can't do nothing, then not auto pass, because you can fake about having something or not having it, but like close to no seconds of delay, basically, of turn time. So it would be cool if there was a speed lore, like, exactly, speed chess, yeah, different turn times. That would be, in fact, like, I don't know if you know about Prismata, that's a very underrated game, in my opinion. That game does a very good job. Like chess, it does have different ranked, you know, seasons, and you can play in different time paces. That's definitely well done. It's the chess turn timer. It's so underrated. Like, it makes the game so much better. Like, I once saw a video about speed chess Jenga. I don't know if you know about Jenga. Probably you do. And it made Jenga so much better just because of the turn timer. So what do you think about Pirate Aggro? Is it still worth it? I don't think so. And discard aggro is better, or Azir burn? Yeah, definitely. Like, if you want to play aggro, then probably Azir Irelia. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, no question asked. Or even, you know, Azir burn, the Noxus Shurima one. Big unit sucks at this point. You just have to hit a white board, but he has too much health for turn 5. What were you talking about? Turn 5? Screeching Dragon? At this point, you actually say to the opponent your cards in hand. How is it called? I don't know about that. Pirate Aggro is a top 5-7 deck right now. Not bad. Like, yeah, it's definitely still a possibility, but I think that there are far better options. Well, guys, we are back at 15 viewers. Let's see if we can surpass it. So now, I don't know if I want this to be my big turn. We can probably hit him with a lot of stuff. I don't think he has a single combat. We can probably hit him with a Ribbon Dancer. I mean, waiting another turn for an Inspiring Marshal would be great. I don't know if I can kill him immediately. I don't know, guys. Let's probably try to kill him immediately. They have better aggro decks, though. I agree. Yeah. Because, you know, we have the Blade Surge. Because I'm worried about a single combat. That's the only thing that could... Here it is, guys. 16 viewers. We have a new record. And suddenly after 14. I guess I will keep the Blade Surge, even if he blocks like this.
They've missed their beat.
So he goes for that. He definitely has single combat. Like, there is no way. So I guess then keeping the Blade Surge, and I can do a double Blade Surge afterwards. So yeah, I think this is fine. Let this happen. I've not been playing this game for 3 months. Is Fiora Shen deck still on meta? Is still the least decks? Not really. Finally, Fiora Shen is out of the meta. Because Fiora got nerfed quite badly. She went from 3-3 to 3-2. Which is actually very, very bad. Okay, so now we do have a double Blade Surge. So this means that our Irelia is completely safe. We can, you know, swap her however we like. And we can actually do some crazy stuff. Like, if he goes for single combat on the Gringley Duo, we can Blade Surge the Irelia to the Gringley Duo. So that then the Gringley Duo dies, though, if he blocks the Irelia. Oh no, we can still, yeah, we can still do some crazy stuff. We swap the Irelia with, you know, Dune Keeper, for example. Is this lethal? Not really. Almost lethal. I guess this is fine, right? What about Fiora Freljord? Not really, still. Fiora is meme now. You know, Fiora hurts the deck Bomber is playing right now bad. Yeah, definitely, that's true. That's true. Like, Fiora right now on an Irelia deck is basically the game. I can almost instantly concede. So that's on Forger, a bit of, you know, a bit of health for him. I don't know if I want to play the Inspiring Marshal yet. Let's probably pass because we still have a lethal, basically. Even if he does single combat to Green Glade Duo next turn with the open attack. Okay, so yeah, he definitely takes the Irelia with him. Am I okay with this? Probably yes. I wouldn't like him to do some other crazy stuff. My bad. I just spent Fiora by herself. Yeah.
The Emperor's
So Inspiring
favor
Marshal.
upon you.
Next turn we need something big, like probably an Irelia or an Azir. Or you know, some way to summon a lot of stuff. Maybe a Blade Dance. The 4 mana, 3/3 Blade Dance too. That would be crazy. Even Lead and Follow won't be bad. Okay, so that's very nice that he did have single combat. Because not all... Ooh, here it is. Ribbon Dancer is still okay. At least he's not healing all that much more. I probably should have blocked there, yeah. Because now we could have had more damage through. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay. Okay, 7/7 kinda hurts us.
Showtime.
You know, we can probably beat him by going wide. So now, most likely, he will trade the 6/6 Inspiring Marshal with that. And the 6/1 is going into the 2/2. The 2/1 is going into the 2/1. And the 4/6 is going on to the Solaris Sun Forger. So we keep 1 Inspiring Marshal. And we do deal 5 damage, which is almost lethal. He could have Sharp Sight. Even if he has Sharp Sight, the Eclipse Dragon still dies to the Green Glade Duo. And yeah, at least 2 damage are going in, so that's fine. Everyone talk about Fiora, why not Shen? He's my favorite character. Sharp Sight. Ooh, I see. Yeah, that's also pretty nice, I guess. Make a Zillion go hard deck. Guys, it's hard to you know, to listen to these, but Zillion is not really so strong. I don't know how I can put it in any other way. Okay, so now we are in a kind of bad situation. Like, if he has any other ways to recover from these, Syncopation is actually nice. Maybe if he only develops a blocker, we can maybe get through. You know, maybe blocks the 4/1.
Dragon blood, Demacian heart.
Shyvana is a bit hand squishing there. Wow, that sucks. So yeah, I guess we have to save Inspiring Marshal. Maybe withdraw. I don't know. What could we draw here? Maybe that Blade Dance too. Lead and Follow. Is this enough, guys? Need Fiora too, but not in League. Guess what if we pass? Maybe he passes. When he tries, and the next turn you open attacks, probably? No, probably. No, that's not good. I don't think we can kill him, because even if we lead and follow, we summon 2 blades, and he value trades on that. Yeah, we have to pass. Let's see if he misplays it. Ziren Guard is too slow against Azir and Irelia, is bad against Doggo too. I still remember it, Ravenous Butcher plus Curse the Keeper in second turn, it was so broken. Yeah. Lose. Yeah. It seems like we are losing. We definitely are losing. Yeah, next turn he challenges the Inspiring Marshal. And he gets through with take the L bomber. Yeah. Let's wait, guys. Never surrender. Never surrender.
Now they'll pay attention.
You're doing the cry emotes. Okay, that's it. Now we don't have any chances. Dragon outlasting Azir earlier. Yeah, I don't know if I did misplay something. I don't know. Probably on that turn that I didn't go for Inspiring Marshal and I tried to kill him. That was probably a misplay. I should have be a bit more patient. Because in the end, Azir Irelia kind of plays out as a mid-range deck. Opponent is toxic. No, I mean, like, I definitely should have surrendered a bit earlier. Everyone playing Irelia counter now. Yeah, like, since I didn't play the game for a bit of time, I am the only one now playing Azir Irelia. Here, we just need an Opify, really. And we need to not die. So, Dune Keeper is probably good. Because, you know, we can develop lockers and almost everything trades with the Dune Keeper.
Where's my axe?
Rear guard. So here I think in the long run we are winning. So we should be playing as the control deck actually.
Spears ready.
Actually here we could block like this, I guess. And then next turn we can sleep 2 damage in, and afterwards we can block on the following turn with Sand Soldier, for example. I guess this is the right way to do it. This was basically a 1-1 which healed us for 3. Some blade as well. So yeah, let's take the 2 feet damage. The 2 feet free damage. Never surrender. Bomber 2020. Anacreed Horror. We can't block that, which is bad. He will most likely open attack next turn, I'm guessing. I'm playing at Azir Irelia too. I'm seeing a lot of mirror matches actually, but I'm in gold right now. I am also in gold, so that's strange. Okay, so this is pretty strong. We still can't block the 3-2, but this is basically kinda good game, kinda. I got placed in timeout. What do you mean? Start slow playing bomber. Oops. Ah, timeout because you wrote too much? I see, I see. How can I deactivate it? Let me check. I don't know if you can edit that. I'm playing this ice rolls control. Lord, nice deck. I'm in gold too. Wow, we are all in gold. That's interesting. So, wow, I didn't see that. Triple Legion rearguard. Sucks to be this guy that, wow. And Legion on Looker as well. Like, he went all in into 1-drops. As I was saying, like, we can only win if we outlast him. That's it. He's not attacking in that Legion rearguard, which is interesting. We can't block those. So, yeah, we're taking 7 damage. And there is no way to avoid that. Must feel so guilty to play this broken deck. Man, at the end of the day, like, I want to reach Master as fast as possible, and then there play maybe something fun. Like, I want to keep my Master's status. So that's what you gotta do. I guess let's go for Blossoming Blade. We have to develop something. We can seek Incubation if we need to. I don't know, your stream timed me out, huh? I was trying to tell you to slow play every action since he was being toxic. Oh, I see, so you wanted to BM him. I see, I see. Unfortunately, like, unlucky that the stream timed you out. Sentry. I see, because, yeah, probably wouldn't have attacked with the 3-3. Understandable. We kinda are in a bad spot. Next turn we are actually taking a bit of damage.
No one's the wiser.
Yeah. And if he has burn after that, he's simply lost. Here it is probably best to open attack. So,
That's my cue.
like these, we are blocking the most damage, right? We're at 5. We are definitely into Noxus, Noxian Fervor or Decimate range. So next turn we have to be aggressive because the Legend Saboteur into Decimate kills us. So I guess that here going for Inspiring Marshal is the best bet. And then next turn we go for both Blossoming Blade and Ribbon Dancer. And that should put a bit of a clock to him. Okay, I see. Also the 3-drop. He also definitely got that. For sure. Yeah, Doom Beast. And then afterwards, I see it coming already, the Noxian Fervor. Let's hope that we draw the Nopify. That would actually save us. Irelia. That's not it. How do we push the most damage? Is Irelia better than Blossoming Blade? Yeah, it definitely has Noxian Fervor. So there is no point in playing this. Yeah, let's go for Irelia.
Every blade, every beat in its place.
Have you thought about how the spell can clog at times? I put less spells in my deck to make the engine a bit more
For
consistent.
the Empire, so young,
Ooh,
already so wicked.
that's interesting. So what else could he have? Oh yeah, he has the other Doom Beast. And we're dead. Wow, that sucks, guys. We don't have Nopify, we don't have anything. And even if we had the Nopify, like we couldn't counter that. Like there was no way to actually protect from that. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we lost.
Plant that lead foot. Don't worry.
We lost. It just feels bad having 2 copies of Syncopation in hand like that. I know what you mean. Like we can probably cut a bit of Syncopation. In fact, like it's probably better to have other retreats, for example, like other not retreats. The what is the name? The return. How do you call it? The recall. Syncopation actually, it's kind of nice sometimes, but as you saw, I don't play Syncopation either. Yeah, in fact, I was actually thinking about cutting it completely. Like I like having Rite of Negation because sometimes it's important to counter those stuff. So probably I will make it a triple off. We actually never drew into Rite of Negation. Recalls, yeah. Or maybe I can cut it. What else would you play with these? Recall. Like Navori Conspirator also seems kind of nice. One right. I'll give my list real quick. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. So it's held for review. Let me show you. Okay, let's actually import that. Let's see what you did. Okay, let me go. Let me refresh. Let's see how the stream is going. Because as I said earlier, I actually lost 2 subscribers. For, maybe, as I said, the notification made them go wild. 1 syncopation only. I guess deny is better because ready you deny more than 1 spell. That's also fair. Why did I put Rite of Negation rather than deny? That retreat hand. Put in deck that retreat hand. The singular wheel? What do you mean? Homecoming also is very nice. Yeah, Homecoming. Probably Homecoming is the thing. Go back to recalls. Just a second, man. I was going to import the deck of Manly. Manly FZC Azir Irelia. So let's take a look. They went very good, subscribe anyways. Yeah, exactly. If they went away like that. Shipped Stone, I see, and Ancient Preparations. As well as Rite of Calling. Wow, this deck list is actually quite different than mine. And also Retreat. Navori Conspirator. That's pretty interesting. So what did you cut? Ribbon Dancer, Blossoming Blade. I can see what you did cut. Oh, you did cut the Nopify. And the Red of Negation, I guess. That's interesting. Hey, any suggestion if I play a meta deck and then I lose 2 times in a row, should I change or I played with the same deck? Well, if it is a meta deck and you know that it is doing well, then probably try a bit more with that. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it is also important how you are playing that deck. And it's not a matter of, you know, you are not skilled enough. Like, sometimes some players are better at playing aggro, for example, or some other players are better at playing control. Some other have an innate sense of value, but they fail to comprehend the tempo, for example. So at the end of the day, even if you are a pro player, you are better at doing some stuff rather than others. So like, try it out if you know that it is a meta deck, but if you see that you are not doing well with that, then probably this is not the deck for you, and try another meta deck which you are more, you know, comfortable in playing. That spell which recall for 2 mana and you cannot retreat any 3 mana unit for 1 recall. Oh, I see, the retreat. Okay, the retreat. Yeah, the retreat is nice because you can go for Dancing Droplet into, you know, turn 2, Irelia or Azir. That's very nice. In fact, I did have hit in my initial list, and Ancient Preparation as well. I think that Ancient Preparation is nice though, because you can, you know, you're a bit more consistent in getting Azir Irelia. Like, you know what? Let's try this deck out. And also like Rite of Colding, because most of the times you're kind of relying on the champions anyways to win. So yeah, let's try it out. For me, when I was starting, it was important to know what to keep in hand for the mulligan and what was best to play every turn. Yeah, definitely. Northern Isle spells is a bit interesting though. I would probably cut the Navori Conspirator for maybe a Denial spell, I think. To Navori it is very useful. As soon as I say that they wanted to cut the Navori. And Thresh Nasus. We should easily win against the Thresh Nasus. At least that's how the... I guess that since we have Azir already in hand, we don't want Rite of Calling, because we already have 1 champion. And I want to hard mulligan for Emperor's Days and stuff like that. And yeah, Answer Preparation is very nice because you can also, you know, how can I say it? Try to get the Emperor's Days and all that stuff. Answer gives an extra unit too. Sometimes this deck needs more units, which is weird to say. Yeah, that's true, like it's a 1 mana 2/2. A bit delayed, and here it is, the Emperor's Days. This seems like a good hand.
Pride filled us forever.
What is that? The Bakai Reaper. We actually lost 3 in a row. That's interesting. I mean, it happens. That's throwing dice is that's how it is. Rite of Calling. That's interesting. That's actually a pretty explosive turn. 6 damage turn too. Get wrecked. We played a bit too slowly. Okay, so here is the Clockling, which is basically our attacker, I guess.
You need not follow.
It does get value traded with the Escaped Abomination though. It's like,
See what we see.
do we have to go for Azir? I guess we kinda have to. We have a second Azir anyways.
Wait.
Let Azir lead the charge, you know? An Emperor. That's what it should do. There is no point in attacking with the Clockling because if he wants to, he can block with the Sand Soldier anyways. So yeah, I guess let's go for these. Yeah.
The dark closes in.
I probably want to level up Azir. Glints Beyond as well.
Your time in the cycle is done.
Next turn we could actually go for something like we Emperor's Days and we Navori Conspirator the Azir. We could look at these as 4 health more into Azir. But we have to replay it. We probably don't want to do that. Because we do have to win on not the late game, the mid game. Because we know that he's winning on the late game. So we kind of have to play this kind of in a strange way. It's good to have Shaped Stone. Shaped Stone is actually quite nice. We can, yeah, we can do a lot of stuff with that.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them.
I don't know, I would like to play that. So yeah, now he's trying to get rid of the Azir. We do have Shaped Stone, so that's fine. I think that this turn we just go for Emperor's Days and Shaped Stone, and then next turn we want to go for Inspiring Martial though. I guess we can do everything. So yeah, let's go for Emperor's Days. Next turn we go for Inspiring Martial. Are you watching some series? Yes, I am. With my girlfriend, we are currently watching... I mean, it's a bit of time that we are not watching it. But we should be watching, at least, BoJack Horseman. I don't know if you know about that. So I actually went for this. Yeah, I didn't take that into consideration. Maybe we should have, in the end, went for Navari Conspirator. So, like, do I want to remove the Merciless Hunter, for example? Then next turn, we're attacking with Inspiring Martial, I guess. Do you want to keep the Shaped Stone? I don't know, guys. Like, this is looking kind of bad for us. Probably we do this. We can't Navari Conspirator, we can't do anything. That's crazy. BoJack is a very great show. Yeah. I think it is. BoJack Horseman, yeah, I know it. Also, he misplayed, he should have attacked with the Bakai Reaper last. The end is a masterclass on nihilism, actually. Don't tell me the end, I didn't end it, please. Please. Don't do that. So yeah, Inspiring... Ooh, actually, that's kinda okay, because now Inspiring Martial with Shaped Stone, we actually trade the Bakai Reaper. Last turn we couldn't do that, anyways. Do you watch Rick and... Do you know Rick and Morty? Yeah. Also that, I'm probably missing some parts. I guess we're losing actually, guys, here. Because even if he doesn't block, for example, that is probably a misplay. Because here, even if he didn't block, in the following turn he had lethal. Anyways. So now afterwards he could have Black Spear to deal with the Inspiring Martial, and he would have lethal, indeed. No spoiler, just know that the show kind of moves away from comedy. Yeah, I don't think it into something morbid. I see. Like, even at the start, we talked previously on Discord about nihilism and stuff, right? Like, since I am a nihilist, how do you say it? A nihilist? Or a nihilism? A nihilist, probably. Since I am a nihilist, I actually felt that from the beginning, I guess we lost. From the beginning, it was actually not about comedy, but it was a nihilistic show anyways. But so yeah, since I am probably at the 3rd season, I see that it is slowly becoming even more and more nihilistic. Like, I can feel that. Yeah, the open attack is lethal. Well, guys, Azir Irelia is actually not going well, because everyone is... It seems like at this point in time, everyone is playing the counter to Azir Irelia. So... Since you see that currently the meta is looking like that, you go to Mobalytics and do a quick search. So, let's see. So most likely we saw a lot of Thresh Nasus. That is probably the most common deck that we saw. So you go to Mobalytics, you search for Master Diamond and actually Platinum, I guess. Since it's a bit late in the season, so like I like to see the stats for only the top of the top, but platinum is still okay. I know that we're actually in gold, so but it's not actually that helpful to search for the gold status. Like let's say let's Blood Brom, try the wings. His deck was too fast, honestly. Yeah. Like. We could go for Thresh Nasus, like we could convert to the dark side. But let's actually do something better. Let's try to see what life after that the Thresh Nasus loses to. And yeah, it's Swain Ash. Swain Sejuani, sorry. Swain Sejuani or Soraka Brom, I'm seeing. What is that? Oh, all ranks. So yeah, let's adjust this for Master, Diamond, and Platinum. Probably that's Soraka Brom. Maybe is a a Silver Fuse deck or something like that. Maybe a Mogwai deck. What is that? Well, this is going a bit slow right now. So it actually loses a lot to Soraka Tamkench, Shyvana, Aurelion Sol, Shen, Jarvan, and Vladimir Brom. Vladimir Brom, if we do end up getting into Irelia Azir, Vladimir Brom is also pretty nice into that. It's also nice if we go for Noxus Shurima. So it seems like the counter deck, actually. So let's push that to client. Very interesting. So let's try this as Wayne. No, what is it? The Brom Vladimir. Lord in terms of content is not. I don't know if you're gold. Searching up gold, the win rates probably isn't bad. Yeah, I know. But most of the times, like yeah, I get what you're saying. But also you have to adjust for what it is being played right now. And currently, mobile analytics there is not such a feature. Like, I remember back in the days when I played Hearthstone, there was like Hearthstone replays, if I remember correctly, and they actually had a live, basically, updating system. You still want aggro for quick wins, right? That's true, but I guess that you also want to consider how much time you have to... Like, sometimes I end up having control decks play faster than aggro, actually, because most of the times, like, if you have avalanche and they play a full board and you avalanche them, that's an easy win. So like those type of matches take up like, I don't know, 2 minutes. So that's that. And against control decks, that's long, but you have to consider that this type of deck is not really a control. It's more of like a mid-range, and it has both the properties of ending the game very quickly, but isn't very fast, easy. I don't know if it is fast or not. We can see if it actually is. So this is Sejuani Timo. That's a bit bad. Oh, what do we want to do? Avalanche probably is not so strong here. This is probably a full mulligan. Like, I would like to see a Brom. Troll was probably nice to keep. But I want to see the good stuff, you know, the Brom, the Vladimir. This Avid of a slow hand. I don't know if this is burn. It probably could be. You should go for Azir if you are into burn, but that's fine. But it's nice that we did redraw an avalanche, because he actually is probably going for a pretty explosive opener. Gotcha, good inside. Yeah, you know, it depends on how it plays. I think that I'm okay with passing here. If he passes back, we are fine. We're losing 3 mana, but we don't really care. And if he develops next turn, we can Brom. If he opens attacks, that's only 2 damage. Don't judge Brom, stay behind Brom. Counter decks are very fun to play. Yeah, they definitely are, and in fact it is the best thing that I enjoy playing. But they're slow, and if you want to climb fast, then control decks isn't probably the good thing for you. Like, even if, let's imagine you have a deck which is winning like 65% of the time. Like, let's imagine. And you have another one which is winning 60% of the time. So still a positive win rate, but the 60% win rate is faster. Like, on average, the games take 5 minutes less. So, like, if you do the maths, like, the most time spent for the average win rate that you have, you basically, what do you have to do? You have to do wins? Like, on average, how much time the wins take time, and you get a value which is how many LP, or, you know, points are you getting per hour, and that is the value that you want to maximize. So it's not only about win rate, it is also about time spent. But yeah, anyway, so let's play the game. Don't judge Brom, stay behind Brom. That's pretty interesting, to say the least. So what is the best play here? I would like to just slap a Vladimir, like... That would be interesting. Yeah, I guess, you know what, like, let's go B. We didn't hit the Scar Grounds also, which is kind of bad.
me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
So, actually, let's transfusion first, I guess, because we get the 3-3, which is nice. And if you value trades with Teemo, then we have the Scorched Earth, because now we kind of want to get rid of this Teemo. So yeah, I guess this is a nice approach. He has 2, so he could have a Mystic Shot. Let's play around that. Actually, let's reverse the order.
Let's see what they'll
Come on,
make.
come on, man. Please. Yes. Okay, so yeah, we can go for these. Let's see if he value trades on the Teemo. Expected wins per hour would be higher divided by win rate or something. Quick maths. 2 plus 3 is 4. So expected wins per hour would be higher divided by win rate or something. I can't, like, when I'm playing and also streaming and also doing math, it's kind of hard. But I guess it is win rate per hour. Like, yeah. Or maybe like it's the length of the match. Ooh, did I miss? Ooh, did I miss the math? Like, I didn't want to lose Braum to a Mystic Shot. Wait, oh, because we transfusion at the start, and there was, yeah. Well, actually, I adjusted the order to not let this happen, but actually, I should have made Braum attack first. Ishard is kind of nice here.
Have 3.
Ishard is very nice here. Also, these levels up Vladimir, which is very nice as well. And he could still kill the Vladimir. We have to Scorch the Earth, like, for sure. Or LP per hour. Yeah, exactly. So, like, what you could do, for example, is your win rate.
Armed and ready.
Like, how can I say that? It's win rate. Then you have to multiply the time that every game takes, and then divide again by how many. I don't know. I can't think about it right now, and I am a mathematician. That's pretty embarrassing. Okay, so let's go for these. Even if he has Elixir of Iron, this is still damaged, so there is no way he can counter the Scorched Earth. And yeah, now we stabilize and we win. Easy peasy. So, like, as you're seeing, now I'm playing a bit slowly because I'm also talking and stuff. But this actually took quite less time than I imagined.
Let me show you what I can do.
Blood isn't a toy, dear.
Let's go also for Tarzak the Tribalist, I guess.
Many tinies.
Never thought about that. This is too much thinking.
There they go.
I will do that afterwards. Like, after the stream, I will get a nice formula to maximize the LP gain. I actually did a lot of that back in the days. Like, I would actually take, you know, keep track of how much time I you know, played a certain deck, how much win rate. Oh, Scarground. Jesus, stop the mushrooms. Yeah, there are a lot of mushrooms. Like, we need to kind of stabilize hard.
I'm a peddler, not a meddler.
Okay, Ice Shard. So yeah, this is dying.
Is that all?
What? No, you can, might. I didn't have the mana. Yep, it's a free video. Oh yeah, I could make a video on that. Yeah, sure, why not? We have a second Vladimir, which I guess it's going to be important to heal back a bit. If we do have some other units, that's also a pass there. That's interesting. Is he baiting me? Like, next turn we have lethal. Deal 1 to all battling. Okay, so yeah, we can't open attack with Tarzak, and if he has Yumi's Blade. Why, man? Like, I can't remember what I did exactly. He's passing. So yeah, he's probably into a big hand. And this should be lethal. Like, was he just, you know, expecting us to draw mushrooms? I probably should not even have attacked with Tarzak. Or maybe it was all part of a master plan. Now this is saved, and it should be lethal. One mushroom on the draw. Ooh, yeah, you paying bomber. Okay, second flash freeze. But we still won, right? Because we have Might and Ice Shard, and that's lethal. Because we also have the Drain, yeah. Wow, clutch lethal out of nowhere. You could be lethal previous turn. Man, I didn't have mana for the Might. And I don't know if I played something else for the Might. You could play not... Ah, okay. If you're not 5-8, but Might and Transfusion. Yeah, but what if he had Flash Freeze? Like, he could have done something about that. Like, it's not all about maximizing damage and not regarding what your opponent could have. Like, in fact, he had 2 Flash Freezes. If I went all in into that play, he simply would have crushed me. One mushroom again. So yeah, on average we should have been drawing at least 2 mushrooms per turn. Like that was the average. So like guys, yeah, the plan to reach the second division is actually taking a bit more time than expected. Like we started off pretty strongly. We won 2 times in a row pretty fast. So I was like, okay, in 30 minutes I can end the stream and call it a day. But no. We are starting to lose because everyone is playing counters to Azir Irelia. Okay. Overwhelmed. Mainly like in the seasonal. Skygrounds, I guess it's going to be pretty important here. But other than that, it's a brick hand. Yeah, Braum with Skygrounds is pretty strong. Avalanche as well, if he goes wide early on. 3 Sisters. He is obviously going wide. Like probably on second turn he can go for the 3-1 with top and overwhelm. The Marauder. He let you hit 6 damage to Nexus by Vlad, and then he draws only 2 cards. I think what a chance to not freeze that Vlad or draw from 2 cards freeze. We knew, like, afterwards, we saw that he had 2 flash freezes in hand. Like, if I were to go into that, you know, risky play, he would have crushed me. So I guess your Crimson Disciple is nice if he develops, for example, Arenecton, we can crush him with Avalanche. You're playing against a guy named the Wife Beater.
Sun's beneath me and wind's behind me.
I didn't see that, guys. That's crazy. Why? Why take a name like that? I guess here is an Avalanche turn, like, no question asked. If he has Shaped Stone, we can still block Crimson Disciple. That's fine. That was still quite a lot of damage if he had the Shaped Stone, but that was fine. Make quick work of these men. Culver is pretty sure I saw him talking to my girl behind Walmart. That's crazy, man. I guess, I don't know, he could play Arenecton. He could have Shaped Stone as well, so I don't think that going for Braum is a safe option. Ancient Yeti, actually, wow.
Let us get going.
Yeah, we can bait him into, you know, Troll Chant. Actually, I didn't see that he had a... that he had that. Like, I forgot. So yeah, good enough that we have a Troll Chant in hand, so that at least we can make something out of these, and we can also take art if we want to. Even if he has Shaped Stone, that doesn't work. He has to have double Shaped Stone. So do you want to take art? I probably think so. Like, what could go wrong? A big Braum is all you need. Yeah, I guess he doesn't, if I remember correctly, he doesn't have ways to single target removal. And so yeah, we are fine. Preservarium.
It is easy, see?
Yes, from I see. Crimson Blood Ratter. Should I go for Scar Grounds? Like, give Tough to Brom and make him, you know, start to get bigger? Probably yes. He can't quite attack into me because... no, not attack. Develop into me because Brom may be able to take care of that. Renekton is nice. A 5-5 Renekton, actually. So yeah, I guess we have to go for these.
This is fun, yes?
I don't want Renekton to hit. Next turn we could have Flash Freeze, so I guess this is pretty safe. Because, you know, I think that we are winning in the long run, so there is no point in rushing. Yeah, let's actually pass. Let's keep the mana open for Three Sisters. Ice Shard is pretty nice here. Alpha Wild Claw, actually. So, probably Crimson Curator because this turn we kind of want to go for Ice Shard. I would like to go for Blood Leather and the Crimson Curator afterwards. But we probably don't have the time for that. Let's go for Crimson Curator.
Come here.
A bit of value.
Hello, dear. What have you got us into now?
Ruthless Predator.
Cut them down! No surrender!
Okay, we have Flash Freeze. Easy clap. So this is dying anyways. I think we have to go for this. Ice Shard. Is it any good, Ice Shard? Like, it probably does nothing, actually. Yeah, I think we actually go for these.
Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, because we only get one unit if we go for these. Instead, what we could do is we don't want to lose the Brom. So yeah, I guess we have to Flash Freeze there, or actually Fury of the North. If he has Shaped Stone, we go for Fury of the North. This goes at 12, so 13. If he has one Shaped Stone, that's not quite it. So yeah, I guess Fury of the North is the best because we also trade. And on top of that, Brom levels up. I guess that this is right. Shaped Stone. Ah, I did miss the mat. Like, ow. How did this happen? Wow, what? Why? I misplayed so badly, guys. Guys, I misplayed so badly. Like, not all is lost, because we do have Ice Shard, so this is gone. And also, Skarmory Arena is actually pretty nice, so let's go for Crimson Blood Leather. Wow, guys, what a misplay.
Flee now or burn!
So if we go for Crimson Blood Leather into the attack, if he blocks with just Alpha Wild Claw, if he doesn't have another Shaped Stone, we just kill him with Nice Shard. I guess that is an all-in attack. Yeah, he definitely messed that up. Like, we simply remove everything. And on top of that, we are dealing quite a lot of damage. Throw chant. Okay, so Rina actually dies. And Renekton survives. Okay, that troll chant in end, I bet, yeah. You called it. Okay, another Ice Shard. We are still on track. Lamau. Ooh, Shaped Stone to prevent an Ice Shard. Why didn't he open attack with that?
I came to fight!
Am I missing something here?
Carved from the savage cold.
And Sejuani. Okay, I guess we lost. Yeah, that misplay of Braum, like I don't know how I could. I did the math wrong. Like I thought that if he had Shaped Stone, Braum was one off. Instead, yeah, like not only we didn't trade the Alpha Wild Claw, but actually he killed our Braum. That was so bad. So let's race again. This time I will try to do math better. We all misplay. Like, yeah, but that was such a huge misplay. Like, he has another troll chant, so I guess that you're lagging a bit behind. Guys, next time we got him. We got him. I have to say though that Shurima Overwhelm is quite nice. We failed the city. Okay, so this is I guess kind of bad. Crimson Disciple. Do you want to keep that? Probably yes. But again, like this is probably a combo deck. We probably want to get our own stuff as soon as possible. That's the preparations. Play an aggro deck and you don't actually have to use your brain. You need some coffee. Okay, maybe it could be like I'm playing for quite a bit now. Maybe I'm tired. Who knows? Grapper's deck. Okay, yeah, in fact, I knew that this was nothing serious. So I guess we can, this is pretty slow, so we can go all in into the Scar Grounds. Can do a lot of stuff. Not every aggro deck. Yeah, in fact, sometimes aggro decks are the ones that require the most to think of. Like, for example, if you are against control, you have to carefully think about if they have AoEs or if they have that, or, you know, all that stuff. So now, probably Crimson Curator. I would like to have more value.
We're wasting time. The Cathia needs our help.
Time spent
And,
planning is never wasted.
I guess we can pass. Not every aggro deck, no, it's a Mugwai deck. Okay, Mugwai. Ah, we found the aggro player getting boys.
We love it when they run.
Get away from here. Here we can set up a pretty impressive turn with that Lotus. Like, he probably... Okay, yeah, this still dies. And on top of that, we get free value, basically. So let's go for these, I guess. Or do you want the more healthy one? Probably the more healthy one. Like, this doesn't actually take damage. And so yeah, that Lotus. No, it's not Mogwai's deck. Now there is going to be a quarrel about what his deck is. By the way, guys, have you ever saw like the Crimson Brawl Leather Heart? Like, it's kind of a dog, but it's so strange. I don't know what that is. Okay, Scrying Sands. I see. Double chunky boys on the board. I guess I'm fine with that. I could go for another Death Lotus and trade these, and on top of that get even more Crimson stuff. Actually, when I say that, it actually seems kind of nice. If he also goes for Quicksand, then I guess I have to go for that. And the effect is still this doesn't count as a keyword, so we're still we should still be getting the two cards. Yeah, let's go for this. Okay. Oh, that full skin of the Fisher Arena wasn't done. No, man. What? So, now... I guess we kinda can go wide. I would like a Verena immediately on the board. But probably Crimson Disciple is... you know, Crimson Disciple, and Crimson Aristocrat.
I can't wait.
It's a dog with long silky hair. Yeah,
I'll try
that's
anyway.
pretty disturbing. And Vegetarian. Never run out of resources, guys.
Probably.
Ooh, now I kinda want to keep the Crimson Curator alive. Yeah, I could actually kinda pass here. Yeah. Like, even if Zillion levels up, like, we don't really care. Time Bomb. Actually, the Time Bombs get wrecked against this deck. Let's go for Braum. We lose the 3-3 though. Yeah, unfortunately we have a full board. What the fuck kind of dog do you guys own? What, what the fuck?
Let's go.
And also, like, in the original Crimson Disciple Heart, there is not the dog, you know, and then there is just the dog. But I guess we just take the damage, really, like, because we could block with Braum, but if he has a Shaped Stone, for example, we lose it. I don't know if we misplayed that actually completely, and I mean, we could have had freeze that. Why you play the Time Bomb? I don't know. I don't really know. To give us a favor, maybe. To do us a favor. What is the strongest thing we can do here? Probably double Crimson Awakener. I guess we pretty much own him.
I love a man with style.
Heard it all before.
That seems pretty nice. Strong time.
Be cautious, Kahiri. We don't know what to expect.
What is the
You
best
worry too
thing
much.
that we could do
I'll be
here?
fine.
Actually, Tarzak was also not that bad. Avalanche 2 seems pretty strong. We will never run out of resources, guys, really. Time Bomb really loses to Tough, huh? Like, yeah. Like, what can you do against this stuff? I guess that we can actually kill the Zillion. Maybe we'll play the second Time Bomb. We can go for these, and actually also let's attack with the Crimson Raider. Like, there is no reason to keep him back. We have plenty more. Actually, one more, but you know, it's so nice that they can generate each other. Like, you can go infinite with the Crimson Curator. And actually, that's something that they should adjust. Like, it never was an issue, because Braum and Vladimir was never a thing. And so that's okay. Like, they had a crazy combo that never actually could be pulled off. But now, as you're seeing, Braum Vladimir actually seems kind of decent. And definitely they need to adjust that Crimson Curator stuff. Bone Skewer. Bone Skewer. I wonder, like, attempts to deal damage either. It is with 0 power, can't strike. So this saves the Kairi no matter what. Do we want to save the Crimson Curator, or do we just want him to waste resources, basically? I think we want to waste him resources. I don't like the name, Time Bomb. Wow. Like, yeah, it's a bomb, but made of time. I saw people playing Vlad Vladimir during the Hammer meta, but only in that meta. Ooh, Hammer meta. Now those that brings back memories. So yeah, the bad. What was the name of that card? Really, I don't even remember because now it's so big a card. Yeah. Before it was broken, but now I guess I will go for Crimson Curator and then for an Avalanche to remove the Zillion.
Hello, dear. What have you brought
let's
into
go.
now?
Who cares, guys? Who cares? 2 more free damages. And Centaur Glass.
A moment in time.
Timer. Yeah. The good old days. And you see, another Crimson Curator. That's simply too strong. Imagine if Blood Brom has some healing resources, not only blood. Like, yeah, that would be even better. You know, you could write, you could use Blade Ravine, for example.
Time spent planning is never wasted.
That's such a badass line, by the way. I think here we can go for Skarmory Arena. We set up the scene for the finisher, basically.
I'm always up for a round.
If you went for red card, that would have been hilarious. So yeah, this hits the Crimson Disciple, unfortunately. But I'm fine with it. So now, I guess we probably can finish him off with Burn, actually. So it's more valuable, the Crimson Disciple, to be honest. Like, not that we are winning because of that, but it is an added bonus. So yeah, let's actually go for Crimson Disciple.
Come, Clara, we have much to
I don't
teach
think
you.
we need more value than this. Yeah, Time Bomb, for example. He's basically killing it himself. Like, I know that he's leveling up Zillion, but I love Zoe's voice lines. Mono Targon will always be my favorite deck. Like, yeah, Zoe's so childish, you know. That's not in a bad way, you know. I'm not meaning this in a bad way. It's so pure, I would say. So yeah, the Time Bombs are basically doing us a favor.
Bright future. Just as I've always known it would be.
You like it, Zoe? Call the police. We got him. Troll chance. So yeah, I guess we can go for Crimson Awakener.
I love a man.
So that we are also kind of burning him. By the way, how is Brom still alive and not leveled up? I mean, not alive. Like, why is he not leveled up? Yo, Bomber, are you French? No, I'm Italian. Are you new to the stream? If so, welcome. Please consider, for all of you guys watching again, I have to remember you. Please consider subscribing, leaving a like, a comment, whatever. And also check the links in the description. In there you will find the Discord where we can continue to talk even after I end the stream. And other stuff like Twitter, Instagram, and what else? Patreon if you want to support me. That will be really appreciated. So yeah, now let's remove these.
We're wasting time. The Capian needs our help.
Time spent planning is
And yeah,
never
let's
wasted.
remove, wow, the glitch there. Let's remove Zillion, or at least let's try to. I love Skarmory voice line. Just another winter, so badass. Yeah, just another winter. Ah, nice. I'm from Germany.
Sure.
I see. So we are both European. That's nice to
Time
know.
for this? It's not safe.
So I wonder what could he have
In
to
my way.
you know, deal with these. Did he not realize that this has overwhelmed? Skarmory looks like a Geo teacher. Yeah, definitely. A Game of Thrones character. I never watched that series. That's I know that I.
You must be
Come on, man. Come on. Like, you lost. You lost. Accept it. Bone Skewer. Yeah. You still lost. Like, why did you have to? You know, it's people like that that make me not rage, but really frustrated me. Yeah. Makes me frustrated. Like, get over it. Like, you lost. Like, why? And sometimes I also do that. I'm also a culprit of doing this, but mostly because I'm, you know, maybe I'm streaming, then I'm distracted by also chatting. You know, I kinda, how can I say it? I'm not totally focusing on the game, so that's why it happens. Yes, she's a storyline with Silas. She's a storyline with Silas. No, it's Frop, Viking, more than GOT. It's Luke. Yeah, it's honestly, you know, how can you say, like inspired by, you know, Viking. Okay, so finally, we got the Irelia Azir matchup, so let's see if actually this deck wins against Azir. So I'm guessing that Ishard is going to be pretty strong. Crimson Disciple, not so much. Like here we want a Braum. Avalanche is very strong. Skarmory Arena is a bit too expensive. It probably will come too much, you know, too late in the game. But yeah, Scargrounds is amazing here. We can basically block whatever, like the you know, the Blaze and the Sand Soldiers won't deal damage to our board, which is pretty important. If he starts with yeah, Irelia rather than Azir, then we have also Avalanche, which is awesome. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively, and when you are in person, a lot of these bad mannerism actually still exist in person too. that would be so much more, like, as I said some times ago, like I never actually played competitively in person, but like I would feel so bad if someone didn't surrender and it just making me waste my time. That would feel so bad actually, really. Like I can't actually imagine now how bad it would feel. So okay, Scorched Earth. Actually, that was a misplay. I forget that Scorched Earth removes the Emperor's Days. Should we go for it? I guess so. Like, yeah, at this point I feel bad. Probably now we go for Ice Shard. Yeah, it's actually better to go for Ice Shard and then Scorched Earth into the Azir. Yeah. What do you think is guys Freljord is kind of Vikings or Barbarian thing? It's probably more Viking, I would say. And you know, only a part of Freljord. Probably, you know, the Sejuani part. It's a bit more
Everyone bleeds for the
Viking
right
like.
prize.
Like.
When rhythm takes hold,
Western Blade.
no time for fear.
That actually hurts quite a lot. Like, why? I was just playing this deck before him. Why don't I get hands like this one? That's crazy, guys. So I think I actually don't want to attack, and I want to develop another blocker for the 1/1s. And yeah, I can call this a day. Yeah, having the Warlock is important. Yeah, it is true. But I also want to remove Azir, and I don't really know how to do that. Even more now that Azir leveled up. It's actually more valuable to remove Azir now. I know that we can remove Azir through other means, but well, guys, we are actually in a pretty bad spot. Okay, let's remove that. Now only one Sand Soldier will be summoned.
Sway.
We can value trade there. Wow, that's pretty weak. That's actually pretty weak. Yeah, we just win, I guess. We just won. Do you know the sentence? Saccheto in testa, chico fa festa. Yeah, I know this is Spanish, but it's very similar to something that we say also in Italian, which is sacchetto in testa, inizia la festa. Basically, when you have a... It's a bit bad to say this on stream, but I'm just translating what that means for you guys. It basically means that when you have a kind of ugly girl, like you can put a sacket on her head, and so that you can start doing the party, even though she's ugly. Since she has a sacket in her head, you don't actually have to look at her. So yeah, that's where this comes from, probably. When you go to bigger tourneys, the ones that people travel to, you'll get a sub-story every game you're winning about how far they drove and how unlucky they are. Online card games are nice after that. Yeah, definitely. Online games, you don't have to, you know, ride to all... Probably like Hearthstone and stuff like that still organized some events in which you still had to go in presence. But that was like the top of the top, so like you're probably fine by doing that. Jesus the mouth.
Steady your heart. Find your
This is probably... I mean, it is fine. It is basically trading everything. for us. But it is also making Vrina kind of big. And he kind of needs to block her, I guess. You know what? Like, probably here, I can actually take the damage. Because those are bigger anyways. And I actually want to attack with those. Italians are beyond in terms of bad words. You should remove the days soon. Yeah, probably next turn. So no, the 3-2... Ah, yeah, I probably should have blocked with the 3-2 at least. And even at the 5-2, what am I doing, guys? Like, you know, I want to be able to block those later on. Italians bullied Mario Balotelli.
Spin it round.
Poor Mario. Pray for Mario. So let's do these, and now let's actually block that. Well, guys, these we lost anyways. Can you please destroy the landmark? I don't have the mana, guys. Like I would have done that, but by the way, like even if we lose, he simply had the perfect hand. Perfect hand. Okay, so now these and that. I mean, he doesn't have burn. But yeah, this dies to avalanche, for example. Do we want to save these? We probably want to save these. But also kill these through avalanche. What is the best way to do this? I'm thinking, guys, I'm thinking. Like, afterwards he can only attack with Blade Dance, because he already attacked. And we want to set up an avalanche, which can be done next turn anyways. So, like... I'm thinking, guys, I think probably like this. He could have Shaped Stone, so we are also safe from Shaped Stone like this. And then... yeah, we keep the blockers if, for example, he goes for Blade Dance. We can't avalanche. We can Crimson Curator into Crimson Eastercat. We need to go wide right now. And then we can stabilize with Vladimir next turn.
Showtime.
Probably GG. But not quite. Unless he has like a lot of Blade Dances. We should be fine. So I think we can sacrifice these. We cannot block because he could have Shaped Stone. So like we have to do these. And even if we just survive with the Jaskar Mother, like we do have a win afterwards. So now if he has another Blade Dance, I think we lost.
Try to understand. I matter. You don't.
That's a pretty big Scar Mother. Okay. We seem to be fine. Now he could have a... Okay. We're fine, right? There is nothing that he can do. He could Blade Dance at burst speed. So like, yeah, we just had to attack. Yeah, we just had to attack. That's nice. Balotelli is such a great player. Where he is now? I don't know. Like, definitely never heard anything else from him after... Probably the... What it was, the Nationals? Like, he did a goal against Germany. I guess. Sorry for the German, you know, people here. But yeah. He did a goal against Germany and, you know, what did he do? He did remove the shirt. After that, I never heard anything else. League 1, right? No, Monza in Italy, so? Monza? Monza, it's like Serie B? What is it, Matteo? I said GG before the battle phase of his turn. You have a chance now. Yeah, we actually ended up winning. Sorry about that. Okay, Noxus Shurima. This is going to be interesting. But yeah, guys, really, if this deck also had the heals, that was probably all the thing that he needed. This is a bit slow. But I guess Vladimir could be nice to stabilize. We probably want to play these in that direction. That Lotus is going to be very nice. This is a bit of a slow hand. But I guess that if we can... if we manage to survive until, you know, turn 5 Vladimir, and we start to heal, then we should be fine. If he starts like this, though, I'm kinda... hesitant. Oh, is in Serie B second tier in Italy? I didn't know. Yeah, second tier in Italy. Second league, you could say. Crimson is actually very important here. Because we can block. That's very important, like really.
Reporting in.
He's going pretty wide. Ooh, but though Troll Chant into that Lotus is very strong here.
For the Empire.
Imperial Demolitionist. I actually want this to happen. Like, yeah, that Lotus doesn't even do anything here, so yeah.
For the glory of Noxus.
I'll do better this time.
So what is the best way to block these? Probably... like this deals only 1. Like with that Lotus and Troll Chant like that, so we only take 2. We deal 1, we remove these. Yeah, this seems like the best play. No, guys, no. He died to that Lotus. Another misplay. Yeah, I mean, we just missed the 1 damage basically. That's fine. I'm ending off. Great interaction with your viewers, Bomber. Take it easy on him, backseat gamers. Have a good day. Thank you, man. Thank you for everything, really. See you soon again in Discord. We can chat later and probably next streams. Always nice to talk with you, man. So let's go for Brom. Yeah.
Brom is on the job.
Gonna find a gift
the
for an
center.
action, right, Arda?
He could have shaped stone, so I probably want to take it easy and go just like that. It's pretty important to have the 3-3. And with Transfusion we can even save the... not save the Crimson Disciple, but kinda save it. We can at least trade into the Merciless Hunter. Wow, Ice Shard also here is very strong.
This'll shake him.
Yeah, that was probably the... no, not the best play, in my opinion. I think we completely crushed him. Like, I don't know if we can pull it off, like, dealing, burning us through. And we also have a Vladimir, which is going online pretty soon, as well. Shaped Stone. To kill the Brom. Noxian Fervor. I see, that's fine, that's fine. So yeah, he's starting to deal damage to us. We actually are in double decimate range, but here is where Vladimir comes in to help.
My glory. Hello, my darlings.
And we kinda almost have lethal as well.
You will dance with me.
Show me your best.
Do you want to kill the 2-2? Probably not. Those 2 points of life are very, very important. Against a burn deck,
Arda's
that's
gonna
it.
make a meal of them.
Oh, marvelous.
Now I think it is important. He's out of gas. Yeah, definitely. It is just a game of attrition right now. Now it is also important to keep everything alive. Because, you know, we want to heal off of Vladimir. How much is Brom at? I think that here the best play is to go for something like this, and even if he has Noxian Fervor and wants to kill the Vladimir, for example, we can transfusion again. Brothers Bond as well. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, now the Mighty Power is dying anyways. So yeah, it's probably better to go for this, because if he has Noxian Fervor, cannot at least kill the Braum. And now, yeah. Wow, we crushed even an Azir Noxus. Guys, is Braum Vladimir the thing?
Is friends we made along the way.
So yeah, this could be the last game. I set the bar at, you know, reaching 2nd division, so this could be it. What about Kindred Tavern Keeper in the deck? That definitely is an option. I would have to look at what could be cut for Kindred Tavern Keeper. Because, you know, most of the times it's true that you need the heal, but, you know, Kindred Tavern Keeper could be nice, actually, yeah. Because he's also on a unit, it helps you block. Kinda is good, yeah. We definitely could, you know, have a place for him. Okay, Zillion Nasus. That's interesting. There is a thing going on right now, if I'm not mistaken. Probably Crimson Disciple. I mean, it could start off pretty strongly, so not going all in and keeping actually a 2-drop to play could be nice in the long run. Also, Crimson Corridor is very nice. So double Scar Grounds is a bit of a brick hand. Like, there is a thing going on about Zilean against Malphite. There's no, like, everyone knows that they are not so good. And they're trying to make them better in win rate. To see which one is the best between, you know, Zilean and Malphite. And they are including Zilean as a one-off or Malphite as a one-off in successful other decks. So that they increase their win rate, which is kinda nuts. Like, why would you do that? Should we attack? Yeah. That's 2 points of free damage. I don't know what else he could play on turn 3. So it's always, since we know that we know that he's not going to block with Zilean. So there is no added value in going for Scar Grounds now. And yeah, for example, if he went for the 4-3, we couldn't deal those 2 points of damage. And yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Now let's hope that he doesn't open attack. And as soon as I say it... Okay, now we can go for Crimson Blood Leather and Crimson Corridor. That is a very strong turn. And then Vladimir is almost leveled up. Like, yeah, Vladimir and Braum needed just some pieces. And, you know, this card is very important because not only deals 1 damage to something, it's kind of cheap, so you can activate Vladimir much sooner. And also it's kind of a good 1-drop on its own, which is something that they missed. So yeah, like, I like how they addressed the needs of this archetype. I guess, yeah, we can go for Vladimir.
I've dressed for the occasion.
He didn't play any landmarks, so even if he has Ooh, now he does. Now he did. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Do you want to keep Vladimir alive? That is the question. Like, if we have transfusion, we can do so much more. I guess we could attack. But again, like, I want to get more value from the Crimson Corridor. I think this is a pass. Troll Chant is also very, very nice. Very, very nice here. We could go... What? Out of nowhere. We could have gone crazy, as I was going to say, with Scar Grounds. We could go for double Scar Grounds. That would have been funny. But yeah, whatever. Like, our opponent just knew. We asserted dominance, guys. he knew that he was going to lose anyways, and so yeah. Well played, man. So yeah, guys, we reached our goal, 2nd division. How much time was it? Like, how much time did we stream? It was 2 hours and a half. 2 hours and a half to jump by 1 division. That's on average how much it takes to actually rank. But so yeah, guys, quick reminder for anyone new, please, if you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing. If you want to show more support to me, please consider checking out the links down below in the description, as well as everywhere else in the channel. There are, the Instagram, Twitter, show support there. Also, the Discord if you want to continue to chat with me even when I'm not streaming or not under a comment on a YouTube video, which I always try to respond to. Like, really, I probably think that I answer to every comment ever made on my channel. I don't know if I can keep up with it, as, you guys are starting to increase, so maybe the number of comments is going to skyrocket, who knows. But yeah, that's it. Also, there is a Patreon if you want to support me more directly, but, like, even just sharing the video, the channel with your friends, the spread of the word is the most important thing. Like, talk about me to your friends and stuff. But, so yeah, guys, I think that after this, I'm going to edit actually a video on a deck guide about Brom Vladimir, and I'm going to do something a bit different than usual. I'm going to make a more refined, a more quality over quantity deck guide, with actually, a bit more of a matchup guide, mulligan guide, and stuff like that. I will try to see how it goes. It will probably be a more time investment for me, but I would like to see how it goes in terms of, subscribers gain, maybe because, the quality is higher, so maybe it translates better into, subscribers and stuff. But so yeah, guys, that's it for this stream. Hope you liked it and find it useful, and as